Good evening, Cecilia.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine. You?
Good, thanks for asking. You're the first one.
Okay.
How was your day?
I went bed with my dog.
Okay, but how was your day?
Mm, tired.
What do you do?
And I went with my dog to the bed.
Can you repeat it?
Fui a la veterinaria. I went to the bed with my dog.
Oh, okay. Is your dog sick?
And acaba de tener los perritos. ¿Cómo es?
Oh, she just had
Mm,
babies or
she
puppies,
has
you
a
can say in
baby.
that case, puppies.
Puppy.
Good. How many puppies?
And six, but and begin is there are nine, but is three die.
Okay. But she's good.
Um, so
Okay. But I hope she gets better. Good. We
mm,
also have Joshua. Good evening, Joshua.
Good evening, teacher.
How's it going?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Good. And how was your day?
It was very tired because I went to work.
Okay. Good, good. We also have Daniel Peña. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How's it going, Daniel?
Repeat, please.
Good, good, good. Well, in my case, I'm good, but with the same problem that I had yesterday. They didn't come to fix it, so I'm just using data from my phone. But the problem is that I consume a lot because I had a class yesterday night, today in the morning. I had at 6, from 6 to 8, then from 9 to 11. Then I had in the afternoon from 1 to 3. Then I have to upload videos. So it was like kind of difficult. But they haven't come. I don't know why. We called today and they said, yes, we are coming, but they never arrived. So I think that I need another server. And we also have Carlos. Good evening, Carlos. How are you doing, Carlos? Carlos? I guess your microphone is off or something.
¿Me escuchan?
Yeah, now we can.
Ah, okay.
Good.
Fine. With a feel of cold or frío, ¿cómo se dice?
Cold.
Mhm.
A little cold.
A little cold.
Yes, it is windy. It is windy.
Mhm.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to show you the screen so that you can say present when you hear your name. Let's start with the attendance. First one, Isaac Aguillon. Oops, what did I do? It's not this one. Give me a second. I was showing the one that is in the morning. Here we go. Okay, first one, Felix Ernesto Castellanos is not here. José Mundo Ábalos.
Present.
Good. Carlos Eduardo Barrera.
Present.
Good. Cesar Benavides is not here. Christian is not here right now. Adolfo Castro is not here. I thought that he was here. Cecilia.
Present.
Kenyan is not here. Nancy is not here right now. David is not here right now. Melvin is not here right now. Oscar is not here right now. Constantino is on his way home. Mary Hernandez, I guess, is coming in some minutes. Stanley the same. Javier the same. Brenda is not here. Daniel Peña.
Present.
Good. Well, Melvin is connecting right now, so where Melvin is. Melvin. Okay, so that's the attendance. Now, the topic that we have for today is super important because sometimes people get confused with some things that we are going to study today. And also, we start a new unit that is related to accounting. So you will see vocabulary that you already know because we studied like some of these words in 2 levels ago, I guess, if I don't make a mistake. So I'm going to show you the screen just to let you know what it is. So it is this one. We have cash flow, income statements, equity statement, and balance sheet. So what you have to do right now is to try to match the definitions that you have from number 1 to number 4 to the correct word. For example, you have cash flow. What is the definition for cash flow? Number 1, number 2, 3, or 4. So you will complete it according to what you remember. So you can start right now. I'll give you 3 minutes. Okay, let's check the answers. Number one, Joshua, what is cash flow? What would be the definition?
Uh, Number three, reports on a company's uh, incoming and upcoming of cash. It's operating,
Operating?
investing, and financial activity.
Good. Operating.
Operating.
Good. So that's correct. Letter A is number three. Reports on the company's incoming and outcoming of cash. It means the amount of money that you receive and the amount of money that you take out of the company. Yes, probably because you have to pay some things or because you need to buy some things. It's operating the way that you invest the money and the way that you finance activities, like the way that you pay some activities or products. So that's the correct definition, number three. Now, letter B, Eduardo.
Is the form summarize a company's incomes, expense, and profits over a period of time?
Okay, summarizes a company's incomes, expenses, and profits over a period of time. Is that your definition?
Yes.
Okay, then in your opinion, what do you think? Is that definition correct?
Uh, yes,
So
summarizes the company's
the
funds.
definition of the letter B is the number four, summarizes a company's incomes, expenses, and profits over a period of time.
Yes.
Okay, Cecilia, what do you think?
Mm, number one,
Can you read it?
reports on the change in retained earnings of a company during the state period.
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 Good.
period.
And that is a correct answer. Income statement is reports on the changes in retained earnings of a company during the stated period. So income statement is like un estado de ingresos. Yes, only the money that the company receives, the earnings, los ahorros, yes, the earnings. Now, number three, Melvin.
Equipment state. Three is number two. Report a company asset ability and over quality at given point on time.
In time.
In
Good.
time.
So that is the correct definition. Reports a company's assets, liabilities, and owner's quality at a given point in time. So this is like um, kind of information that you show about the things that you have paid, the money that you have to give to people who are the owners of the company, and like that. Yes. Now, Adolfo, number letter D, balance sheet.
Balance sheet is summarizes a company's income, expense, and profit over a period of time.
Good. So, a balance sheet summarizes a company's incomes, expenses, and profits over a period of time. So, incomes, ingresos, expenses, gastos, and profits, ganancias. Yes, so there is a balance sheet, like balance en general. Good. Now, Javier, you're going to give us your opinion about the next opinion, but this is just an opinion. You have to tell us your opinion about this statement. It says, it's not so important to know about the incomes and outcomes a company has. Incomes, ingresos, outcomes, like egresos. So, do you think that is important? This person says that it's not so important to know about the incomes and outcomes that a company has. Now, what do you think?
Yes, for me it's important uh,
Why?
because uh, I think about eh, bueno, siempre tenemos que saber las ganancias y las
But in English,
ah, no,
ganancias is profit. I told
profit.
you some minutes ago, profit.
Ah, okay.
So, expand your answer. Now you know the word. Try to expand a little bit more.
Um,
Okay, don't worry. Your classmate Stan is going to help you. Good evening, Stanley, because he works in the accounting department, so he knows about this.
So,
Stanley, what do you think of this statement? A person says that it's not so important to know about the incomes and outcomes that a company has. Incomes, everything that enters to the company. Outcome, everything that gets out of the company. So, what do you think?
uh,
Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree
Why?
because it's important that all that in, how do you say, in entra,
Enter.
enter to the company, it's money for the employees. Mhm.
Okay, good, good. Let's see another person. Nancy, good evening. Nancy, what do you think of this information? A person says that it's not so important to know about the incomes, entradas, and outcomes, egresos, that a company has. Now, what do you think?
I think balance sheet.
What do you think?
Balance sheet.
No, I mean for the number one. It
Oh,
says it's not so important to know about the incomes and outcomes that a company has. This person is saying this. So, what do you think of this information? Do you agree or disagree, and why?
I agree. I disagree, sorry, because I
Why?
think it's important to know about incomes and outcomes
Why is it important?
for the results of the company.
Good, good, good for the results of the company. Good. Now, let's see someone else. Joshua, what do you think of that definition?
I agree with the statement
So,
because
for you, it's not important.
no, not important
Okay, why, Joshua?
because uh, I consider the in the company and I don't cómo decirle because I consider that no sé cómo explicarle en inglés, pero
Try, give it a try. I will help you.
I don't know. I don't know. Simplemente estoy de acuerdo, pero no sabría decir el por qué.
And in
No,
Spanish,
no tiene sentido.
why do you agree?
Porque no tiene sentido saber la ganancia de una compañía. Ya sabe que siempre hay ingresos y la empresa grande nunca
Oh,
le va a decir cuáles son reales.
okay. So because it doesn't make sense, or it's not necessary to know what the company receives and what the company pays or gets out of the company, because the information is not real. The information is not real. Okay, so you have different opinions about it, but probably, as Joshua is saying, they are not going to give you that information. Maybe people who work in the accounting department, they know this information, but obviously, sometimes in some meetings, the company tell you we are having problems, especially economical problems. So in that case, I think that it's important to know, because you can have an idea. Maybe you can get another job in another place. Yes. So that might be one of the reasons. Good. Now, number two, Christian. It says last year, a company's owner fired many people. The owner carried such actions to save the company. It means that the company had economical problems. So the owner of the company said, no, I'm going to fire not all the people, but many people, so that I can save money. Now, what do you think of that thing? Is it a good idea or not?
Um, I think that is not good idea because the company needs co-workers to give them more productivity in the year.
Christian, can you repeat it? I guess you have problems with your microphone.
Sorry, I
100 or 300% much better.
Okay, I think that is not a good idea because the company needs co-workers in the company because for the better productivity it's necessary more co-workers in the company.
Yeah, it could be, it could be. So for the productivity, it is important, he's saying. Okay, David, what's your opinion? David, what's your opinion? David? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Teacher.
Okay, so David,
Tell me, teacher.
what's your opinion about the number two? Last year, a company's owner fired many people. They fired many people. They sent to their houses. The owner carried such actions to save the company, to save money. So, what do you think?
What is meaning owner?
The owner is dueño.
Is the quiere recortar o
Yes, last year, a company's owner, it means the owner of the company, fired many people. Yes, so the owner carried that action because he wanted to save money. and save the company at the same time.
Yeah, for the different company, it's the better because you need more, no sé cómo se diría en inglés, pero es como sobrellevar la crisis.
They need to handle the crisis.
Optan por
Well,
esa opción.
it is the best option.
Yeah, it is the best option.
Okay, good. Let's see, Adolfo, what's your opinion?
I think that depends of company size. Maybe if a big company is not necessary fire many people. For example, when was pandemic, the high point of the pandemic, Iron Man decided send to furlough many people,
Good.
and but if a little company is probably that company fire their personnel.
Yes, could be. Pretty small company. Good. Now, number three, Cecilia. It says it is mandatory for everybody to check on his or her profits to see how much can be invested or spent. So, mandatory, it is obligatorio for everybody to check on his or her profits. Remember that profits means ganancias to see how much can be invested or how much you can spend in products or invest in a new business or in a new product and like that. Do you think that is mandatory to check your profits?
Yes, because you need, how do you say saber?
No.
No. How do you say no the
How do you say
ganancias?
profits?
Profits.
This word over
You
here.
know the profits.
Yeah, but why?
Mm, I don't know.
Okay, let's see if someone else can help you. Javier, why do you think it is mandatory or it's not mandatory?
Okay, uh, the profit is necessary to know, uh, but the people has or the company has a expensive uh, anyway. I don't remember.
Okay, let's listen to Brenda. Brenda, what's your opinion? Brenda?
I don't listen in the question.
It's your opinion about the number three. Number three says it is mandatory. Mandatory is like obligatorio
Hmm.
for everybody to check on his or her profits, ganancias, to see how much can be invested, invertido, or spent o gastado.
I don't know.
Do you think that is necessary to know your profits? Imagine that you have a store. If you have a store in your neighborhood, do you think that it's important to know the profits so that you can invest the money or spend it or
Yes,
not? So why?
agree. Because it depends of the future acquisition. I don't know.
Okay, let's see another person. Carlos, what's your opinion?
I think that is necessary because if the if the ¿cómo se dice empresa?
How do you say?
Empresa.
Company.
If the if the company have it is having a good profit, maybe could invest in or take a risk to invest in another way to grow more fast and
Fine.
if faster, or if the company doesn't have a good profit or a good growing, it can take some measures to grow better or work efficiently.
Good, good. So, in other words, it all depends because if you want to have a good result, it is mandatory. But if you don't want to get a good result or you don't worry about money, it's not mandatory. So, it all depends on the situation because if a company really, really wants to have a good result, needs to check the profits because why are you going to invest more money in your business if you are not having profits? Yes, if you have a little store in your neighborhood and when you check the profits only $2 and you're going to use more money to buy more products, so why? Yes, or you're going to spend more money to expand your house, so why are you going to do it if you're not having a good profit? So it all depends on the reason why you want to invest. If you care about the result, it is mandatory. If not, don't do it. But you know that you can lose your money. Now, in those questions, you checked the word so and you checked the word such. Now, do you know the difference of so? What's the meaning of so?
Could be mandatory for any action.
When you say, for example, it is so necessary for the company, what is the meaning of so?
Algo así como tan.
Muy
Exactly.
necesario.
Good. So is tan. So you say es tan necesario. It is so necessary for the company. Obviously, so can have two meanings. One is tan and the other one is like when you say entonces or así que. For example, I have a meeting at 9 p.m. So we are going to finish classes at 8:50, for example. This is just an example. So, así que, in that case. But in this one, it is so necessary for the company. This is like es tan necesario. Yes, and like that. Now, what is the meaning of such? Because here you have such on the right. What's the meaning of such? No? Well, the meaning is the same. The meaning is tan, similar to so. So you can ask me what is the difference? The difference is that when you say so, you only have an adjective next to it. It is so necessary. It is so important. It is so big. And when you say such, if it is singular, you need to say such a creative and then program. It is such an important meeting. So you have such. If it is singular, you have a. Then you have the adjective and then you have the noun. When you use so, you don't have the noun. You only say it is so necessary for the company. It is so necessary for the company. So as you can see, you only have necessary, that is the adjective. But when you say such a creative program, what is creative? The program. Okay, so the noun is next to the adjective that is describing. Now, when you say so, it is so necessary for the company. What is necessary? A situation that you mentioned before, but not a company. Same thing in number two. It is so important to check the reports. Yes, it is so important to check the reports. The projects were so well made. So, the adjective well, and then you don't have a noun. What is well? The project, but no made. Yes, when you say such a, you need to use such a, then significant investment. What is significant? The investment. So you have adjective and noun. Next one, the report was such a useful tool before. Such a, adjective, useful. Tool. What is useful? The tool. So adjective and noun. The last product was such a big success. Such a big, what is big? Adjective. What is big? Success. So, adjective and noun. But when you say so, our ideas were so imaginative. What is imaginative? The ideas. So, it's something that you mentioned before. Yes? So, the structure is different. Now, what happens if the object is not singular? If it is not singular, you're not going to say a. You only say, they are such beautiful shoes, for example. They are such beautiful shoes. In singular, it is such a beautiful house. It is such a beautiful cell phone, and like that. Yes? So it all depends on how you structure the sentence, because the meaning is exactly the same. But as I repeat, after so, you have an adjective, but you don't have the noun that you are describing. When you say such, you need to use the adjective plus the noun that you are using or describing. So now, questions about it?
Teacher, I have a question. The pronunciation is so or sus.
So,
So
so necessary. It's so important. It's so well made. It's so imaginative.
only important suggestion.
Only
Only important suggestion.
suggestion.
Uh-huh. What I mean?
So is tan.
Oh,
For
okay.
example, you can say, this exam is so difficult. This exam is so difficult. Or you can say, this cell phone is so expensive. Or my computer is so fast. Or my internet is so bad. Claro is so bad. Yes, and like that. So you always use so and then you use the adjective, but you are not describing what, because what you are mentioning is before. I said, my internet is so bad. What is bad? My internet, but I mentioned my internet before. Yes? But if I say, Claro is such a bad company, Claro is such a bad company, and then copyright, such a bad company. So you're saying such a bad company. A, and then the adjective, bad. What is bad? The company. So the company is next to the adjective when you say such. And the meaning is the same, like if you say so, but the structure is different.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, now another question. No? Okay, so I'm going to share a video, and in this video, you're going to see, in other words, how it is structured, and you will see some examples about it. So let's listen to it.
He is so bad boy. He is such a bad boy. He is such bad boy. Which one of these is right? The answer is, he is such a bad boy. This is a problem one of my students had, knowing the difference between so, such a, and such. So let's look at them today. So with such and such a, we will always follow it with an adjective and a noun. With so, we can follow it with an adjective or an adverb. And in this example, such a, such, and so mean very. Okay, they mean something is very. Okay, so let's look at some example sentences. Okay, so here's some example sentences. So and an adjective. You are so clever. Thank you. Thank you very much. It was so hot today. Okay, so and an adjective, really easy. Okay, so and an adverb. We've got an example here. He spoke so quickly, I couldn't understand him. Okay, he spoke so quickly, I couldn't understand him. We've got so and then the adverb quickly at the end. Such, an adjective, and then a noun. He is such a handsome boy. Again, thank you, but no need for all these compliments. So that is such a nice pen. Okay, so we've got such, adjective, noun, such, adjective, noun, such, adjective, noun. Okay, so I hope those example sentences kind of make it a bit clearer when to use so or such. Okay, now for a quick test to see if you have learned anything today. Oh no.
Okay, let's see if you got the idea. You have to tell me if it is so or such a that you're going to use. Let's start with Christian, number one.
The first is so.
Can you read it? Christian, can you read it?
Yes, I read.
Really?
Can you see in the chat?
Yes, I can hear you, but I didn't hear you reading all the sentence.
Oh, sorry. It's so cold today. I don't know want to go to. I don't know want to go outside.
Perfect. It's so cold today, I don't want to go outside. So it's like if you say, it's very cold today, I don't want to go outside. It's so cold today, I don't want to go outside. Yes? Good, Christian. Now, number two, Joshua.
Is so. He was so full yesterday. It was embarrassing.
Good. He,
Embarrassing.
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 Yes. He was so full yesterday. It was embarrassing. Good. Number three. Let's see. Melvin.
You didn't tell me you were so rich.
You didn't tell me you were so rich. Exactly, you were so and rich. Perfect. Now, next one, Cecilia.
Your parents are such nice people.
Perfect. Your parents are such nice people. Why such and not such a? Because people is plural. So, such nice people. A is only when it is singular. Good. And the last one, David.
The number one.
Number five, David.
Today is a nice is such nice play.
Such a nice day.
A nice
Yes.
day.
Yes, today is such a nice day. Good. So that's a way that you
My
answer
clipboard
this
covers the
one.
numbers. Goodbye, clipboard.
Good. Now, if I show you the exercises over here that we had on the book, there you need to do the same. You need to use so or such a or only such, because remember that if it is plural, you need to say such a. So let's see number one. This is going to be for Daniel Peña. Can you read it, please?
The first,
The first one?
uh, it is good to know the cash flow. They are they are so important.
Exactly. They are so important. Yes, you have so, and then you use the adjective important. So I need that you complete number two, three, four, five, and six. I will give you 3 minutes. Okay, let's check the answers. Number two. This is gonna be for Nancy. Good, Christian.
Okay. The architect is such a creative woman.
The architect is such a creative woman. Such a creative woman. Good. Number three. Stanley.
3. Wireless internet access is so convenient.
Is so convenient. Convenient. Good. Next one, Brenda. Number four.
All the inventions we create are such popular.
Such popular.
Yeah.
Why such? Okay, I will tell you in Spanish again.
Okay.
So y such significan lo mismo, significan tan, pero ¿cuál es la diferencia? La diferencia es la estructura que se utiliza. Cuando ustedes dicen so, a la par de so ustedes siempre van a tener un adjetivo, pero un adjetivo solo, ¿sí? Entonces te va a decir, it's so necessary for the company. ¿Qué es necesario? Algo que mencionaron anteriormente, pero no la palabra que está a la par de necessary, ¿sí? Entonces, eso hace la diferencia con such, porque cuando ustedes dicen such, ustedes mencionan el adjetivo y después el nombre que ustedes están describiendo. Nombre no significa Juan, María, sino que nombre es una palabra o cosa o persona que usted está describiendo. So, it is such a creative program. Entonces tenemos such a, que tenemos creative. Creative es un adjetivo. ¿Qué es creativo? El programa. Entonces, si se fijan, está a la par lo que usted está describiendo. Entonces allí solo cabe la posibilidad de utilizar such a. Nunca va a poder utilizar so en esa estructura. ¿Por qué no? Porque no lleva la estructura para ocupar so. Porque cuando usted dice so, solamente tiene el adjetivo, no tiene el nombre que está describiendo a la parte del adjetivo. ¿Sí? Cuando usted dice such, sí tiene el adjetivo más el nombre, que es en este caso nombre en forma gramatical, no nombre María y el resto, sino que computadora, casa, persona, lo que usted se quiera imaginar, siempre va después del adjetivo en el caso que usted ocupe such. Now, once again, Brenda. How do you complete it?
All the inventions we create are so popular.
Oh, so popular. All the inventions we created are so popular. You don't have a noun after popular, no? So popular. Next one, number five, Javier.
Number 5, the computer was such a significant invention.
Good, such a significant invention. So if you check over here, you're saying significant, that is the adjective, and then invention, you have the noun that is describing. And the last one, David.
Checking your financial statement was such such difficult before. Such difficult before.
Ajá, David. Vaya, ¿qué es difícil? Before es difícil.
Difficult, no difícil.
Sí, entiendo que eso significa difícil, pero les acabo de explicar en español que cuando ustedes ocupan so, ustedes tienen nada más el adjetivo y después del adjetivo ustedes pueden tener cualquier otra cosa, pero menos un nombre que sea lo que usted está describiendo. Dicho de otra manera, usted dice, es tan fácil, es tan difícil, es tan importante, pero no dice el qué es difícil, no dice el qué es importante, no dice el qué es gigante, ¿sí? Entonces, si no dice el qué, entonces ocupa so. Pero si usted dice el qué es grande, el qué es bonito, el qué es ordenado, el qué es difícil, entonces ahí ocupa such a o such si es plural. Ahora veamos. Aquí dice, checking your financial statement was, y luego tiene difficult before. Entonces, tiene difficult, difficult es el adjetivo. Veamos si tiene lo que es difícil, lo tiene a la par.
Before,
¿Y qué significa before?
antes, ¿no es?
Vaya, antes. Entonces, si yo le digo difícil antes, ¿qué era difícil? Antes era difícil. O una
Such.
situación era difícil.
No, no me está diciendo nada.
No le estoy diciendo nada, ¿sí es? No le estoy diciendo el que era difícil. ¿Por qué? Porque lo que le quiero dar a entender es que lo mencioné antes, al inicio. Checking your financial statement. Eso era difícil. No before era difícil.
Entonces, such.
Volvemos otra vez. Cuando usted ocupa so, usted menciona nada más el adjetivo, no dice el qué.
Ujú.
Cuando usted ocupa such, usted tiene que mencionar el qué. Aquí tiene el qué era difícil a la par de difícil.
Before, antes, ¿no?
Vaya, entonces no lo tiene a la par. Entonces ocupe so, no
Ok,
such.
so,
Okay.
okay.
So how do you read it?
Checking your financial
Statement?
statement was so difficult before.
Exactly, was so difficult before. Now let's see if you really got this idea. Next person will be Javier. You will tell me how you will complete it, using so or such. How do you complete it? Oops, I sent it to Christian. Now you can see it. How do you complete it? With so or such? Javier?
You hear me?
Yes?
This house is so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. This house is so beautiful.
So beautiful.
No estamos diciendo el que es bonito después de bonito. Lo mencionamos antes. Entonces, so. This house is so beautiful. Yes? Now, next one. Adolfo. How do you complete it?
This is such beautiful house.
Such a beautiful house. Such a beautiful house. ¿Qué es beautiful? La casa. ¿Está la casa a la par? Sí. Entonces, such a. Such a beautiful house. Joshua, the same meaning or different meaning? If I say this house is so beautiful, this is such a beautiful house.
The same meaning.
It is exactly the same meaning. The same meaning. What is the difference? The structure that you're using. Because if you say so, you only have the adjective and complement, but you don't have what you are describing. And if you say such, yes, you have what you are describing. Good. Next one, Nancy.
My father is so angry with me.
Good. So you're saying angry. ¿Tienen a la par de angry? ¿Quién es? ¿Enojado? No, ¿verdad? Lo mencionaron anteriormente. Entonces, so, my father is so angry with me. Good. Next one, Cecilia. How do you complete it?
I have such a lot of work.
Exactly. I have such a lot of work. Good.
No.
Next one, Christian. How do you complete it?
My friend is so creative that I admire him.
Perfect. Just the pronunciation, it is creative.
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 Okay.
But the answer is correct. My friend is so creative that I admire him. Yes? We have creative, but you don't have the person who is creative next to creative. Good. Next one, Carlos.
I have such neighborhood, such noisy neighborhood.
Neighbors, no neighborhood.
Neighbors.
Neighbors.
Yes, I have such noisy neighbors.
Exactly. I have such noisy neighbors because neighbors are people who live around you. Neighborhood is the place where you live. Yes. Good. So in this case, such noisy neighbors. Who are noisy? Your neighbors. So it is like that. Good. Next one. Brenda. If you
My
have a
room,
cat.
my room is so small that I can let my can enter.
Yes, it is like that. My room is so small that I can let my cat enter. Good. Next one. David. Oops, it is friends in plural, David. My friends in plural, David. David, he went to the restaurant. David. Okay, Joshua, how do you complete it? Friends in plural, David. Joshua.
So, so good guys.
No.
Such.
Yes, because you have good what? Good guys.
Okay. So, such.
Yes. My friends are such good guys. In that case, you won't say a because it is plural. Next one, Melvin.
I don't know where to find such a beautiful car.
Perfect. I don't know where to find such a beautiful car. So you have beautiful. What is beautiful? The car. So, such a beautiful car. Good. And the last one, let's see, Daniel Peña.
Yeah, my glasses are
Mhm.
such a new that they shine.
What is new?
Nuevo.
Yeah, yes, I know that is the translation. But what object or what person or what
My
thing is
glasses
new? What is it?
that they.
What is new?
It's adjective.
My glasses are so
Ya,
new.
no me han agarrado todavía el punto, creo yo. Lo que yo les quiero decir es que cuando ustedes tienen un adjetivo, ustedes describen algo, ¿sí? Entonces, si ese adjetivo está a la par de lo que está describiendo, entonces ustedes ocupan socha. Si ese adjetivo no está a la par de lo que está describiendo, entonces ocupan so. Vámonos otra vez al ejercicio. Váyanse todos al chat y comencemos desde el primero. Vaya, dice, this is beautiful house. Vaya, ¿cuál era el adjetivo? Beautiful. ¿Qué estaba describiendo beautiful? La casa, house. ¿Está a la par de lo que está describiendo? Sí, entonces solamente podemos ocupar such a. Y decimos, this is such a beautiful house. La número 2 dice, my father is, y luego dice, angry with me. Entonces veamos, ¿cuál es el adjetivo? Angry. ¿Está angry a la par de quién es enojado? No. Entonces ahí no puedo ocupar such a. ¿Qué voy a ocupar? Voy a ocupar so. Y yo voy a decir, my father is so angry with me. Number 3, I have, y luego tiene espacio, a lot of work. A lot of es como adjetivo describiendo cantidad. A lot of está a la par de lo que está describiendo que es bastante. Sí, el trabajo. Entonces, such a. I have such a lot of work. Siguiente. My friend is creative that I admire him. Entonces, ¿cuál es el adjetivo? Creative. ¿Está creative a la par de la persona que es creativo? No. Entonces, so, my friend is so creative that I admire him. Number 5. I have noisy neighbors. So, noisy is the adjective. Is noisy next to the person or the object that is noisy? Yes, neighbors. So, such. I have such noisy neighbors. Next one. My room is, and then you have small that I can let my cat enter. So what is the adjective? Small. Is small next to what is small? No, because what is small is the room, and the room is at the beginning. It's not next to small. So the only option is so. My room is so small that I can let my cat enter. My friend, in that case it was plural, my friends. I told you before, my friends are, and then you have good guys. What is the adjective? Good. Who is good? The guys. Okay, so you have guys next to the adjective. So such. My friends are such good guys. Next one. I don't know where to find, and then you have a beautiful car. What is beautiful? The car. The car is beautiful, so it is next to the adjective. So you say such a. I don't know where to find such a beautiful car. Now the last one, Daniel. Or who had the answer for the last one? Daniel. My glasses are new that they shine.
My glasses are so new that they shine.
Exactly, my glasses are so new that they shine. ¿Por qué no such a? Porque el adjetivo es new. ¿Tiene a la parte new lo que es nuevo? No. Entonces, es la única posibilidad. So, my glasses are so new that they shine. Next one, David. Okay, it says, I have a big headache. I have a big headache. How do you complete it? With so or such a?
I have a big headache.
Perfect. I have such a big headache. What is big? The headache. So the headache is next to big. So
The
such a.
adjective. Uh-huh.
Exactly. Next to the adjective. Good. Next one. Stanley. How do you complete it? It says, my shoes are big for me, but using so or such a?
So,
Can you read it?
right now, teacher. My shoes are so big for me.
Exactly. My shoes are so big for me. My shoes are so big for me. Good. Next one, Nancy. Oh, I forgot the did. Received in the past. I received.
I received such a no letter.
Perfect. Such, in that case, an, because you have a vowel. Good. Such a no letter. Good. Next one. Let's see. Melvin. Melvin?
My dogs are so messy that I want to give me away.
Oh, sorry, I made a mistake over there. Is them. I missed the letter M. So my dogs are so messy that I want to give them away. That I want to give them away. Give away means regalar. Yes, that I want to give them away. Good. And the last one, Joshua. Yes, Joshua?
Socha,
Can you read it?
I built such a
Bill?
special room for 3 people.
Perfect. I built.
Built.
I built, yes, such a spacious room for 3 people. Why such a? Because you have a spacious, and what is a spacious? The room. So it is such a. Yes? Good. Now we are going to practice it. You're going to work in pairs, and I'm going to send you a message. I'm going to tell you, for example, number one, I need that you talk about a person that is so creative. A person that is so creative. So then you start talking with your friend. Okay, I know a person that is so creative. He is my cousin. He creates new things from recycled materials. So he creates, I don't know, cases for your cell phones. He creates, I don't know, um, covers for the tables or tablecloths. So you can invent it. Obviously, if you know the person for real, you can tell your classmate. So I will be sending you what you have to talk about. You will read the message on the screen, and then you start talking with your classmates. So I'm going to divide you into groups. So the first one will be Adolfo with Brenda. Next one, Carlos Eduardo with Daniel Peña. Cecilia with Christian. David with Nancy. Javier with Joshua. Stanley with Melvin. So you're going to enter right now. Enter, guys. Enter, Brenda.
Hola, ¿me escucha?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear
And
you.
you? Okay, good. Okay.
Okay, so I will send you the first thing that you're going to talk about.
Okay. Someone who is so lazy.
Lazy.
Lazy. Lazy. What is the meaning for lazy?
People who don't have energy, they are always like this. Perezoso.
Like
Aragán.
low energy.
Yes, with low energy, you can say.
Lazy. Maybe. Maybe he can rest.
So tell Brenda about that person that you know.
Yes. Okay. And that go.
What is the meaning? Yes.
Lazy, Aragán, or perezoso.
Me.
You. Okay.
Okay.
So tell him, I am so lazy that sometimes it is 10 a.m. and I don't wake up or I don't get up because I want to stay in bed. Sometimes I have to do the dishes and I don't do the dishes. I wait until 9 p.m. to wash them. So something like that. Tell your classmate.
Okay.
Okay.
It's so slow. Y
Pero
para
tiene que
usar
ser como,
such, creo que pues,
tendría que ser como lazy, lazy es perezoso, digamos.
Lazy is perezoso or aragán.
Mm, en este caso del que quiere hablar del carro es como que
Your
my
car,
car is
lazy?
so lazy, como que se va quedando, que no tiene puesto.
ajá, pero es
Maybe.
que en español ocupamos eso. Cuando
Maybe.
Ajá.
ajá,
But
en
a
inglés no.
person. I said someone. Someone is a person, alguien. Yes? Someone who is so lazy. If you know a person that is so lazy, tell your classmate. And why you say that that person is so lazy?
Teacher, para decir tan perezoso que, so lazy than that,
Lazy.
o,
That, not
ajá,
that, because that is when you are comparing two people or two things.
ujú. Ok, ok. I knew a coworker, uh, he was so lazy that he went to hide him in the bathroom for almost 2 hours. Um,
Yeah, could be. Now,
mm,
Daniel, tell your
um,
experience about the person.
The my friend is so lazy to do homework. No,
sí, I mean,
Your friend is so lazy
to do to do homework.
to do homework. And tell
And
us why. Why you say that he's so lazy to do homework? Why do you say that? My friend is so lazy to do homework because the homework is for Friday and he finishes uh, at midnight, last day at midnight. Or he never, I don't know, hands in his homework like that. So tell the reason why you're saying that he's so lazy. Now, next one.
It's so kind. Kind es amable, ¿verdad?
Yes, kind is amable.
Mm.
What happened to him?
Mm.
Maybe he got problem with connection. Where is Daniel? Yeah, maybe he had problem with connection because he isn't here.
Mhm. I have a kind person that she well visit children they and she
I guess you're having problem
bring
with connection,
say
Carlos.
mm,
Carlos?
Hello, hello.
hola hola
Now Daniel is back.
Hola.
Mhm.
Okay, Daniel. I can hear you. Carlos, I guess you're having problem with connection too.
¿Me escucha?
Yes? So now you can work with Carlos. Hi, Joshua.
I have a question about the last sentence.
Yes?
I no copy. I don't copy. I didn't
Uh,
copy.
it was someone that is so kind. So kind.
What's the meaning of kind, teacher?
Kind is amable.
Ah,
Kind.
Mm-hmm.
talking
So
about
kind.
so it's kind. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. My brother is so kind every day.
Why do you say that he's kind? Tell the reason. When you speak, you always support your ideas. You always say why you think like that.
Ah, my brother is so kind every day for all people in your work in his work.
Yeah, could
Maybe
be.
maybe
With all people at work, you can say with all people at work.
at work.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. I can.
Uh,
Talking with people. She smile every day.
Kind. The word is kind.
Amable.
Yes, kind.
Mhm.
The pronunciation is kind, no kind.
Ah, yo dije king.
Kind.
Kind.
Okay.
Okay, kind. Kind. Ajá,
Sometimes I don't know if you hear me or what, but I repeat the things, and then as soon as I learned this, and then I said, did they hear me or not? But I guess they didn't. But it's kind. The pronunciation
Cohen.
is kind.
My friend is so kind with people. She smiles every day and friendly. Hmm.
I don't know that Cecilia writes.
Go.
Cecilia, you don't have to write anything, it's just talking. Okay, I know a person that is so kind. He is my brother because he always helps people in our neighborhood. When there is an old woman trying to cross the street, he always takes that woman until the other side of the street. And that is every day. Something like that, like a conversation. Now, the next one is to talk about someone who is so irresponsible. Someone who is so irresponsible. So tell your classmate who that person is and why. When you say your answer, try to support your opinion. You always say why. Yes?
Christian.
Responsible.
Irresponsible.
Yes, irresponsible.
Yes, it is negative.
Mm, my cousin, maybe.
My cousin.
Why?
Cousin.
Exactly. Why? Support your idea.
Because
Irresponsible.
Irresponsible person.
Me, I have a responsible person because,
You are.
yeah,
In your case, I am. No, I have, David. I have, yo tengo.
I,
I
yeah,
am.
I am, sorry, I am, I have a
I am.
responsible,
No, I am have.
I am,
I am
a
so
responsible.
irresponsible. I am so irresponsible because
Okay.
and this.
I am so responsible because I don't have the word. No, yeah, wait, I don't have, no es, yo no hago,
I don't do.
I don't do the homework.
That's true. Last day he is doing all the activities.
Yeah,
You have to do it little by little because last day you are stressed doing all the
yeah,
things quickly.
yeah. It it's problem for me because because in the old time or the how do you say a última hora
At the last time,
at the
or at the
last
last
time
minute, you can say.
I can do it very fast
I can do
the
it very
homework.
fast. If you didn't finish it in 2 or 3 weeks, now imagine trying to do it in one day. So it's
I,
more difficult.
yeah, it's correct, teacher.
Okay, Nancy?
Okay. I know a person who is irresponsible at work because she is late for work and she doesn't like to work in a team and she, I don't know what more. Only that.
Okay, he doesn't like to work in teams.
Teacher, how do you say conflictivo?
Conflict?
Conflict.
Or you can say, let me see.
She's conflict.
Trouble.
Una persona conflictiva.
He's a trouble man, or she's a trouble woman, a trouble guy, troublesome,
Trouble.
troublesome can be the word that you can use. He's a troublesome.
Okay.
Okay. Talk about
Womanizer. What is a winning womanizer?
Womanizer is a person who has many women.
Is the son
Just
for
like the
Spears.
son of
Britney
Britney
Spears.
Spears.
Yes.
Womanizer.
All men are womanizer, she says.
Womanizer, womanizer, womanizer.
Okay, now I understand.
You see?
Yes, womanizer. You, Nancy, talk about the person womanizer. Womanizer is muchas mujeres.
Mujeriego.
Ah. But for me, it's yeah, many women. It's
Women.
women, womanizer.
Hasta eso, te digo. Teacher,
Yes.
you are womanizer.
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 No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. What about you?
No. Only.
But do you know someone who is a womanizer? Someone who is so womanizer?
The people had a lot of women.
Yes, but do you know a person that is so womanizer?
Yes, I know.
Who is it?
And it's a coworker.
Why do you say that he's a womanizer?
Because he told them about the different girls.
Okay.
And say no and mostrar, how do you say
Show.
mostrar?
Show.
He showed the picture in the cell phone everyone.
Okay,
And
so he has
Yeah,
evidence.
I remember.
And the chat too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say, Javier?
In my work, the different he has different person. The show me the different womanizer in his cell phone.
Good.
But this job and the company, I think is I don't know, how do you say, se presta, se puede, I can.
You can.
You can have the time for you say womanizer, because the different chief you can.
That's a good excuse. You can
Yeah.
coordinate.
Yes.
Good.
The time the chief is you can organize.
You can visit one in the morning, and in 2 weeks
Other
you say that you will visit the other
yes.
in the afternoon. Good.
Yes.
Good.
Sometimes you have in the day, other than in the night.
Yes.
It's the reason because the some people are womanizer.
Exactly. You're right. Good. Now talk about someone who has such a nice car.
A nice car.
Such a nice car. Okay.
It's like the CEO. He has a nice car.
Sí,
Alejandro.
MWM.
The teacher have a nice car.
MWM.
Right, teacher?
No, no, I don't.
Nah,
Stanley, because
don't lie, teacher.
what
Don't
I
lie.
heard, what I heard last time is that all people in the accounting department for a man have nice cars. Only with
Are
the
poor.
only with the Christmas bonus they can buy a new one. They said.
all years we change the
Yes.
car.
So every year they are changing cars. So that means that Stanley is going to get a new car next week.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Nah, teacher. I don't
Stanley
have a
bought
car.
Stanley bought car
Oh, he
last
bought a
year.
car. He bought
Yes,
a car.
because
Okay.
Stanley is so womanizer.
Really?
Hey, teacher, we are talking about a coworker. He is so lazy, teacher. He
Really?
take a nap all day.
Oh, okay. Is he
Yeah.
allowed to take a nap at work? Is he
No one,
allowed? Is he permitted to take a nap at work?
not, but no one supervise him. But everybody knows that he is asleep.
Okay. Good.
Cause
Good. Now the last one. Talk about someone who
Fully,
lives. It is
fully.
who lives in a small house. That was the thing. Someone who lives in a small house.
me, my house is small.
No, you live in a mansion.
Nah, teacher.
My house.
Only one room.
Oh no.
Only one.
Live. I just it's in my house.
In
It's not my house. It's not my house.
you live in. How do you live?
Where?
Where do you live?
I live in San Martin.
Yes, but you're saying that you don't live in your house. So where do you live?
Ah, yes. I live in rental house.
Oh, you rent a house.
Yes.
Okay, good. Sometimes it is
Someday,
better.
some,
Sometimes it is better
some.
because if you want
Yeah,
to move,
sometimes.
if you want to move to another house, you can do it.
Yes.
If it is dangerous where you live and you want to move to another place, next day you can go. If it is too noisy where you live, you can go next day if you want. But if you pay your house, it is difficult because you need to find a person to be in your house, the debt that you have in the bank, and like that. So it is a
Yeah,
little bit more complicated.
sometimes.
Okay, so we are going to go back to main station. So are you a gamer, Carlos?
Yes, I guess.
Okay, I can see your chair. It is for gamers too.
It's for by office, but yes, it works.
Okay, good. Where do you get it?
I I bought in Facebook and in a page. I remember.
Okay, good. It is nice. Now, well, I was hearing some of your descriptions, some people that are so womanizer that they have three or four girls at the same time, people who live in such a small house that they have only one room, or people like Stanley that have such a nice car that only with the Christmas bonus you can buy another one next year, and things like that. That was just a joke. So, and this is how you use so and such, yes?
Teacher,
So it is mainly practice, yes,
change
please.
the teacher for the change the womanizer for the woman.
That is the good thing because it doesn't exist.
Mm.
Even in Spanish, it
Uh,
doesn't exist. In Spanish, it doesn't exist. There is one word,
really?
but it is offensive.
Uh,
So it's not legal. It's not legal. It's not equal. It has to be. There should be a word for girls, and there should be a word for men. But it's like in Spanish. There is not a word. There is not a word. Yes. Good. So now presentation. There is someone that is missing a presentation here. I guess it is Daniel. Daniel Peña.
Yes,
Okay. Can you project it?
yes.
Okay. So you can start
Tunt,
recording
tunt.
now, and you can project it too.
Okay.
So Daniel. Daniel.
Ahorita. Creo que el
Okay.
documento donde lo tenía guardado no me lo abre. Eso.
Christian, do you have your computer?
Yes, I have.
Okay, let's see if Daniel cannot project it right now. Maybe you can pass tomorrow, Daniel, and Christian can project it
Okay.
right now and he presents today.
Okay.
So Christian, because of the time, we only have 5 minutes.
Okay, guys, can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I start. Um, 2 years ago, I went shopping at Walmart store with my mother. we had visited for a long time. I told my mother to come with me to buy some things for the house, some food and personal hygiene items. I had the concern of waiting go to see what a cell phone as they had as new for me. I I think that I can buy a new cell phone, and I want to I want to see for the components for my desktop computer or new printer. And we took my car and left. When I got to the store, we went for food first and then for hygiene items. She tells me later, this is all, and I answer him no, that she accompanied me to the electronics area because I I want to see if there is a new cell phone for me. Um, we we went to the area. I was disappointed to see that not had they not had supplied for new cell phones, and then I keep walking in the hall, and I see for another components. I see for new mouse, for the keyboards, and then I see for a laptop because my history is for my actually laptop, and the laptop is caught my attention because only only I was watch the laptop in the description in internet or reviews in YouTube, and I see for the laptop is an HP Spectre 36 X360. Um, it liked me it liked me a lot, and I see the prices. Um, the price is good for me because I save six $600 for to buy another device or another component for my desktop. But I don't I don't think that to buy a new laptop. But when I stay in the store, um, the laptop is caught my attention, and I think that I can buy this laptop for because that price is near for the money as I have. And I call it to the seller, and the seller came to me with the specification for the laptop. He told me that more description for try to convince me for to buy, but he he didn't know that I like these devices. I know more specification and description for the laptop that he knows. And my mother told me that it's like it's nice laptop, it's very pretty for her, and I took a decision for to buy it. It's a good laptop. I play my games in this laptop. I see more series because the laptop have a option for the for the fold down the screen. It's shaped for a huge tablet, and I like me that is the best purchase for me. I use it all days. My sister is use it all days, and this is my history for a purchase.
Okay, good, Christian. Let's give it up for him. The only thing, Christian, is that you never passed the slides.
Oh, sorry.
And we were
I
all telling you, Christian, the slides, pass the slides, and like that.
sorry. This is the store, the items for to buy is the help for cell phone and electronics area, and help for the computers area. When I keep when I keep walking in the help, I see for more laptops, components, and graphics card. And then this is this is the imagine for my laptop, Spectre 360 X360.
Okay, good. Thank you, Christian. So,
Okay,
Christian, just try to remember, well, at the beginning of the presentation, you were using the present, and you need to use the simple past. Yes, just that, because you said I see, and I see is the present every day. So in the past, I saw. Yes,
I saw.
I
Yes.
go, it's every day. I went is that day in the past. Yes, so just try to pay attention to that. No, no fine. I didn't find. Didn't is for the negative form. So just try to work a little bit on that. Yes. Now
Okay.
for the rest, it was good. Good, good, good. Now I'm going to project the attendance so that you can say present when you hear your name. Okay, so first person, Felix, was in the traffic jam. Josue,
Present.
Carlos,
Present.
Santiago, the same thing in the traffic jam. Christian,
Present.
Adolfo,
Present.
Cecilia,
Present.
Benia,
Present.
Nancy,
Present.
David,
Present.
Melvin,
Present.
Oscar,
Present.
Constantine is not here, Mario is not here, Stanley,
Present.
um, Javier,
Present.
Brenda,
Present.
and Daniel. Okay, guys, so we are going to continue tomorrow. Thank you for being there. I see you all tomorrow, and remember to complete the exercises in week number 3. It has to be completed. Yes? So have a good night. Bye, guys.
Good
Bye.
night.
Aye.